Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi ta'ala wa barakatuh. Welcome to B1 Lesson 7. Today, we're going to look at how you can have something done for you. Sometimes you are too busy, or you don't have knowledge about something, or you lack the technical capability to do something. So you have to get someone to do it for you. So let's look at the grammar of it. Now, what we will be looking at is simply, we take have or has, or am, is or are with having, and then we add something, the thing that you want to be done. And then you add verb 3. So what we have here is, this is verb 3. Let me write the down here is verb 3. This is the past participle, verb 3. The past participle, tasrif al-thalith, verb 3, okay? So with the present, it comes in 3 forms. With the present, we have has or have, and then something, and then done. Now, we also have the progressive or the continuous form. And the continuous form is am, is, plus having, or are, plus having, and then something, and then we have the verb 3. So then we have had, that is the past tense. Had, and then we have something, and then the verb 3. So you can see this example. Mrs. Lee said, I'm having my office painted. So you can see here that is using this. So this I'm having is what we have here, the continuous, the present continuous. The present is in 2 forms, as or have, or am, or is, have. This is the present continuous form, which is used to talk about what is being done now or what will be done in the future. And then this is also another, and then this, my office, is the something that we have here, and then painted, the verb 3, which is the done here. So this is how all the sentences will look like. All the forms will look like this. So let's now look at one example here. Alex is an international football star. He has a busy training schedule and an even busier social life. He has lots of jobs done for him by other people. Look at the table above and complete the sentences below to show what he has done. Use a present tense. So we are using the present tense, so we will take this. This is the present, the has or have. So we will look at that. So let's look at the first one has been done for us. You can see his boots being cleaned. So here we say he has his boots cleaned, the verb 3. So let's look at B. We cannot see the pictures because I want to capture all the sentences here. So we can look at to B. So B will be what has his car, he has his car washed. So he has his car washed. So this is B. And then C, hair and style. So he has his hair styled. So very easy. He has his hair styled. And then with D, we have what D is contract check. So he has his contract checked. So he has his contract checked. Yes, and then E, autobiography, right. So we have the verb 3 of write is what? Is written. So that's what we use. So he has his autobiography, like Sierra about himself. Autobiography written. Yes. So he has this autobiography written at the moment. So this is the way. So you can see that we use has, and then we use what the thing that is being done, the thing, and then we have the verb 3. Okay. So after has, we have the noun, and then we have the verb 3. Okay, good. So let's now look at another exercise, and this time we are going to use the past. Now, last year, Alexei got married to his girlfriend, Lucilla. They bought, so look at the verb, look at the tense, bought, past tense. They bought a beautiful new house, but Lucilla wanted another past verb, so we have to use the past. So the past means wanted to make a lot of changes to it. She spends. And then what did? You can say the past. What did she have done? So we are using what? We don't use has and have again. We're not going to use the past of has and have, and that is had. So you can see examples here. You can see the first example, had. And the same verb 3. After had, we have the noun, and then the same verb 3. Okay, good. So she had every room painted. So let's look at B. Indoor swimming pool and built. The verb 3, you look for the most important thing is to know the verb 3. Then you put add. So here she had, yes, she had an indoor swimming pool and then the verb 3 is built. Okay, so this is she had an indoor swimming pool built. And as you can see, this is a new house that they are working on. They are carrying on renovation. Now, then we have the garden design. So she had the garden design. She had the garden designed. She had a garden designed. And then D, she had all the carpets, then changed. She had, so she had all the carpets changed. She had all the carpets changed. So this is what she had done for her in the house. So now, but that wasn't all. Can you suggest 2 other things Lucilla had done to their house? So what can you suggest? Give me something. Give me some examples. That's something she had done. So we can say she had new furniture made for the living room. So here we can say she had new furniture. She had new furniture. Okay, she had new furniture made for the living room. So she had new furniture made for the living room. And then one more. Yes, well, who can add one more? Let's add one more. So we can say she had gold taps put on all the basins. So we can say she had gold taps put on all the basins. So that is wealth. Yes, so that is luxurious living. So she had gold taps put on all the basins. She had a new furniture made for the living room. So these are some examples we can add. Now we can move to reported commands and requests. Now we have these important words: commands, and then requests. Now, when we say commands are what? Amr, go, come, sit. These are commands. Now, request is when you ask someone to do something more politely, maybe muhadhab, just like command. But here you make it very polite, and you ask the person, oh, please do this for me. Can you do this for me? That is the request. Okay. Now, then we have reported. Someone says something. You want to tell someone something, but you don't see the person to tell him or her. But you tell a third person to tell the one you want to speak to. So, oh, Fahad, tell Habib. That is what we mean. Or Fahad, ask Habib to come to me tomorrow. So this is what you are. You don't meet Habib. So you speak to Fahad so that Fahad can send your message to Habib. That is what we call reported speech. Now, and we have two types. Let's look at the commands. Now, with the commands, look at these examples. We have an example here. Ivan said, Helen told me to contact you. Okay, so this is an example. Ivan said, Helen told me to contact you. Now, this is an example of a reported speech. Helen told me. You see the word with the verb tell, but the thing was said in the past. So we said, Helen told me to contact you. And after tell, we normally have the objects. Okay? And then because it's a command, this is the verb. We add to before the verb. We have to before the verb. So we have, Ivan said, Helen told me to contact you. Now let's look at the commands. Now you can see the commands: do it, don't do it, Amr. So here, tell something to do something. Okay, so when it is a command, Amr, we use tell. And also before the main verb, before the verb, we add to. Don't forget that. And then, but when it is a request, we use what? Ask. The teacher has asked me to write. And the same to before the verb. Look for the verb and then write to before the verb. Okay, so here the request we have please. Please makes it a request, talab. It is more polite, the same as the commands, but here we've added please, please do it, please don't do it. And so because of please, we change from tell to ask now. So remember that please is an important word in English request. And the same thing with to. Before the verb do, before the verb, search for the verb and put to before the verb. And we can say this is negative, don't do it. And then here is don't. But here we say not. Okay? It's the don't changes from here to not. Okay? Good. And so let's now look at some examples, some few exercises. Now let's look at this. It's very funny, actually. I love this part. Alexis' team have just lost a match. So we heard about Alexis, who is a footballer. He plays football, a football player. Now he's phoning the manager. Now he's calling the manager. Look at this. He's phoning, he's speaking to the manager. But he has a message for some people. He has a message. What does he want the manager to tell these people? He wants the manager to tell some people something. Who are these people? The club owner, the coach, the goalkeeper. You can see the rest. So Alex is speaking to the manager so that the manager will speak to these people. The club owner, the coach, the rest of the team, the goalkeeper, and then the referee. The referee. Okay, now, so these are the things in the box. We have to use the expressions. Make sentences using tell plus the ideas in the box below. We use these ideas in the box, and then we use the ideas here to send messages to these people. But the messages must pass through the manager. Okay, Alex will speak to the manager, and the manager will speak to these people. So Alex tells the club owner, he tells the manager, tell the club owner. So Alex wants to give a message to the club owner, but he's speaking to the manager of the club to tell the club owner. So tell the club owner to buy some good players, that we lost the match because we don't have good players to play the match with. So now, what message do you think should go to the coach? We choose from here. The message to the coach. Yes. So the message to the coach will look like this. Tell the coach, Alex will be very angry with the coach. So this is the message you will give the coach. Alex will tell the coach this. Leave the club and don't come back. So Alex will tell the coach he's too angry that they lost the match because the coach wasn't good. So Alex will tell the coach something like this. Let's see whether I can type them here. Tell the coach. So they said we should use tell. Okay. So tell the coach. Tell the coach. And then this is the verb. We add to before the verb. Tell the coach to leave the club and never, and not to come back, and never to come back, and not to come back. We change the don't to not. To leave the club and not to come back. When you see don't, we make it and not to come back. We make it not. When we see don't, we make it not. And not to come back. So this is how it will look like. So tell the coach to leave the club and not to come back. This is what we'll tell the coach. Now let's look at what he will tell the rest of the team. The players. What do you think he'll tell the players? Tell the players what to tell the not to go clubbing every night. So it will be like this. So tell the rest of the team. So let's type it here. Tell the rest of the team not to go clubbing every night. not to go clubbing every night. So tell the rest of the team not to go clubbing every night. Yes. And then what will he tell the goalkeeper? What will he tell the goalkeeper? Those of you who like football, you find this very interesting. And this is normally how the fans, the muhajibin, this is how they speak when they lose the match. They are too emotional about it, too artificial about it. So with the goalkeeper, they'll tell the goalkeeper allows some cheap goals. The goalkeeper couldn't save some balls from entering the net because of his bad eyesight. So it's that to have his eyes tested. So it will be like this. Tell the goalkeeper, tell the goalkeeper tell the goalkeeper to have, so before the verbs you put to have his eyes tested. So this is how this will also look like. Tell the goalkeeper to have his eyes tested. He couldn't see very well. He should go and check his eyes. If he has eye problems, he should leave the team. He should have his eyes tested. And you can see that all the verbs, we start with to. We make sure we write to before the verb. So you put to, this is the verb. You write to before the verb. You write to before the verb. When you have not, don't, we change to not to. Okay, we write not, and then you add to here. You put the to here. So it becomes not to go clubbing. And then here, you put the to here. To leave, and then to buy. So the to comes here. Okay, so all of them you put to there, and it's very important. Good. Then let's look at the next. Then we have the referee. So what does Alice have for the referee? That is what the referee is the one who officiates, who normally applies the rules of the game. So to learn the rules of the game. So Alex is a very devoted player. He loves his team very much, and he doesn't want them to lose the game. So I think he's also blaming the ref for their poor results. So he will say also to the ref. So tell the ref, and then to learn. So we use this one. So this is what we are using now. To learn. To learn the rules of the game. So tell the ref to learn the rules of the game. So this is what Alice has, the messages Alice has for everyone. Alex is blaming everyone except himself. Okay, so you have this, which is homework. And here, this is report, this, request, and command. So I want you to pause the recording, then try this before you look at the answers. And report this request and commands. So please help me, Julie. She asked Julie to help her. So don't forget your wallet, Michael. He told Michael not to forget his wallet. He told Michael not to forget his wallet. So let's write it there. He told Michael not to forget his wallet. Yes, he told Michael not to forget his wallet. And then, please phone your dad from the airport, Angela. Angela's mom asked her, please phone her dad. Yes, so Angela's mom asked her to phone her dad from the airport. So Angela's mom asked her to phone her dad from the airport. Please don't use my shampoo, Mandy. So because of please, we use what? Ask. So, and it should be in the past. So she asked Mandy not to use his shampoo or her shampoo. Okay, so not to use her shampoo. So we have her because of she here. She asked Mandy not to use a shampoo. And then let's go to the last one. Phone the doctor immediately, Ronnie. Then this is for no please. So it means it's a command, like Amr. So we use tell, okay? So he told Ronnie yes, to phone the doctor immediately. To phone immediately. So he told Ronnie to phone the doctor immediately. So these are the answers. These are the answers. And on that note, I think we've come to the end of today's lesson. Inshallah, I hope to meet you again tomorrow. Goodbye.